This show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Stop putting your online data at risk. Get protected at expressvpn.com/watchchad. Ho-ho! It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. How do you feel?
I feel fine.
Hot news.
I have allergies.
Yeah, allergies. Yeah.
It is allergies.
Yeah.
The pollen.
You got the Rona.
I don't have the Rona.
My Corona.
Yes.
Yeah. COVID-19, we need vaccine. COVID-19. Anyway, that's my come on, Eileen. My Corona. You want to know a little known fact about me? I am a big fan of Elton John music.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that I'm a big fan of Elton John per se, because I don't know the man, but I am a big fan. I had just watched the movie Rocket Man again, and I find myself singing along. I also watched the movie Bohemian Rhapsody again, and I found myself singing along.
Okay.
Something about gay men. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Gets you in touch with who you really are.
Yes, he does. It's party time, Mom. Welcome to the studio. The Mothership 22 is where we are. Puppet Master Mark taking us into the nether regions. Candace sitting alongside, giving me the vibe, staring darts through me. That's what Candace, the queen of the Ethiopians, does. Don't you judge me from your throne. Look at Herbert the silent deer back there looking all handsome and just regal. Hot news, of course, sitting here in Party Foul Steve is taking care of business over there.
Business.
Yeah. How do you feel? You don't have a Rona, do you?
No, I'm good.
So your wife, she's a nurse. Does she have, she's still going in? She having to work?
Yes, she's going in every day, 7 days a week. And so
yeah,
we make her strip her clothes off outside before she comes in.
working.
I spray her off with the water hose.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Let her come on in.
Hose them down.
I don't want her that hospital germs on me.
Yeah.
A little mix of bleach and some water.
Nosocomial infection.
I got a extra toilet brush. Just scrub her down good. Come on in.
Okay.
Dinner's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the world we live in today. That is the world we're living in today, and we're going to talk about some of those things. Hey, you know, while the entire world is consumed with the news of COVID-19, there's a lot that we are missing. Remember, there's a big world out there, Candace. A lot of things going on we're not paying attention to. So let's take a second and remind ourselves that this is an election year. We've entirely forgotten about that, haven't we? Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders are still in the race, clawing for the last chance to make a name for themselves, while Trump is truly the only standout GOP candidate. Meanwhile, North Korea, remember those guys? Kim Jong-un! They're launching missiles again. While the world sits in distraction, not to mention the regime is currently claiming to have no cases of COVID-19, which is, of course, highly unlikely, if not impossible. Today, we're going to cover some of those headlines that you might be missing with the onslaught of the world falling apart, and you're lucky enough to get our take from Studio 22. So hang with us, and we'll be right back. Hey, right now, the American people are in a fight for their lives. While some try to politicize the crisis, most of us are sticking together as one family. And Patriot Mobile wants to help. During this difficult time of social distancing, Patriot Mobile is helping Americans stay connected by reducing all their pricing for a limited time. Plans start as low as $25 with an unlimited plan for only $55. There has never been a better time to join the Patriot Mobile family. Here's what you do. Call 972-PATRIOT. That's 972-PATRIOT, or visit patriotmobile.com/Chad. You can use promo code Chad for free activation plus a free gift. Keep your number. Get the same nationwide service while supporting the values you believe in. Patriot Mobile, of course, was founded by freedom-loving Americans. Share your values, provide an easy way to support pro-life, Second Amendment, and religious freedom with every call you make. That's 972-PATRIOT, 972-PATRIOT, or patriotmobile.com facebook.com/Chad. I'm just scrolling through the gram.
What you see?
Instagram's funny.
Nothing about COVID, right?
No, I mean, there's the memes are just funny, you know. It's some of the ones that don't get published. Like I'm in a chat group, text group with group of buddies, Texas musicians. Business guys. I could call some names and you would all know who they are, but I will leave them nameless. Some of the stuff that gets sent back and forth in that group, it's just boys being boys. Wow. Some of the stuff. But I like this one. Here's Joel Osteen. It says, when y'all go get them checks?
You got to be careful with that boys being boys. Somebody will elect you president.
Yeah, well, that's true, man, on a hot mic. I promise you, I've said far worse things than women let you grab them by the pee when you're a celebrity.
Yes.
I've said a lot worse. I've heard you say a lot worse.
I definitely have.
And I mean, you're
right.
clean. And he is right.
And he is right.
He is right. And I
Trump
mean,
said
if a
nothing
billionaire
wrong.
wanted to fill me up, I would let him because then I'd be a millionaire. I have no problem with that. I would let Bill Gates have my Microsoft right here. Boom, there it is. Turn it into a hard drive. Grab me, Billy. Grab me, Billy. Who knows, man? You know, a lot of people think Bill Gates has the patent on this coronavirus thing, and he's profiting from this thing. Nobody really knows what to think anymore. Nobody.
No.
And it's okay. You don't have to know. Just, do what they say. Texas gun experience is open again. You guys have opened it because Governor Abbott came out and said gun stores are essential businesses.
Yes.
And also one of the clauses that was in that was you have to be able to go discharge your firearm at a range.
That you could not be stopped.
Couldn't be
Right.
stopped. So
we do have a lot of new gun owners.
Yeah.
Recently, and so I think that what comes with that is the responsibility of becoming a educated gun owner.
And y'all have posted a picture where you have every other lane shut down.
Yes.
So there's the distancing.
Not only
and y'all have the air deal.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, the air in that gun range is safer than the air outside.
Yeah.
It's not recycled. It is refreshed. I can't even remember. Do you remember?
Air ventilation.
However many seconds they completely refresh the air in the gun range, but they are honoring the 6 foot distancing, and they've been the retail portion never closed. So and they also have implemented the 6 foot distancing. If you go to Texas Gun Experience's Instagram, you'll see the pictures.
Yeah. We have CJ Engelstad of the Deplorable Choir. She and I recorded our song Quarantine Life that should be out here and available for download in the next couple of days. iTunes likes to take their sweet time getting music out there. But I put out, in a limited way, I put out a little lyric video where people could sing along to it. It's such a good song. It's such an earworm. Have you heard it yet? Quarantine Life?
Nope.
Oh, I got to play it for you when we get out of here.
We need to have that blasting at the gun range.
It is country as a mule's ass.
Well, because at some point, guys, I am so concerned about the mental stability of our country. People being in their homes, locked up. Introverts have been training their whole lives for this, but extroverts who need to see people and interact. Yeah. It's been, and we had a few days right when this went down where it was just gloomy outside and depressing.
It was rough,
and
right?
It's just depressing. It's a depressing situation. So,
well, everybody's on social media. And
True.
something you got to watch out for, of course, is the fake news. Fake news.
Yes.
Facebook is given step-by-step instructions on how to spot it. I have 4 pages on Facebook. Well, I have more, but I have 4 main pages. There's my personal page, Chad Prather. It's got a little blue check mark. And then there is my, whatever you want to call it, the business page, fan page says Chad Prather. Got a little blue check mark. And then you have Political Cowboy. And then you have Watch Chad Prather. Now, let me explain something to folks. Watch Chad Prather was originally a video platform whenever Facebook changed the algorithms. Not everybody could have a watch page, right? That page actually belongs to Blaze Media. So you'll get the links to different Blaze articles. And I have people that come at me all the time, and they say, oh, I can't believe you're posting this, or you're sharing this, or why would you say? And it's not me posting it. Not that I don't care. it's still news. It's Blaze News. We work for the Blaze, right? I mean, I'm a Blaze Media person. I'm contracted with them to do this show. So they shared the links on there, and you can get the news there. It's very good reporting, very good writing by people that we know. So I always appreciate the articles that are on there. But my Chad Prather business page, one with the verified blue check mark, has been under scrutiny. I had to request a review because they said that I had posted hate speech on a couple of occasions. I haven't. Y'all know I haven't. Who knows? And they won't tell me what it was. But I requested an internal review, personal review of the page, and they cleared it up, right? My political cowboy page was the same way, Steve. It had, like, I couldn't do anything on that page. I was limited because they said there was things that were posted that were fake news or were clickbait or were hate speech. And we try to avoid that. But they were all Blaze articles, which is interesting. All Blaze articles. And I can just tell you right now, of course, Blaze is going to have their own bias towards things. But by and large, it is a lot of fair reporting on those articles. And but Facebook, I don't trust them a whole lot. Never have. But they're going to tell you what fake news is. And they say, be skeptical of the headlines. Look closely at the link.
Well,
is there a news site in the URL? What?
Headlines are designed to make you want to click on them. They put the most outlandish little headline.
Yeah.
And I notice I can tell when different people post something based on, even on their own pages, and I'm not talking about just you, just other things. Like, that's not something that they would say.
Right.
Yeah.
I know them, and I know that that's not how they would word it or say it.
Well, and it is a business. Don't get me wrong. I mean, news media outlets aren't in. It's a for-profit business. I mean, they're in this to make money. That's why you find the ads on there and things like that. Sometimes you click on something that's just purely obnoxious. You can't get to the article because it's just pop up, pop up, pop up. When we first started politicalcowboy.com several years ago, we had a bad problem with that. If you were on a certain type of computer with a certain type of system, operating system, it was worse than other times. You would get virus warnings and all these things. And it was just clickbait stuff that was popping up. And we had to fix all of that. It was out of our hands.
Yep.
So, you got those kind of things. You got all, but anyway, consider the photos, investigate the source, inspect the dates, check the evidence. Is the story a joke? The Onion is certainly that way. I love Babylon Bee. Babylon Bee, talking about Joel Osteen, had a great one, and this probably pissed a lot of you off. Don't care. It said, breaking news, Joel Osteen is tested negative for Christianity. Laugh at it, people. Laugh at it.
Did you see the one I kind of went in enemy territory on Facebook the other day, and I sent it to you? I sent it to you. You probably blocked it.
You did?
It's fine.
Well, which one was it?
They posted, it was one of my friends who definitely leans left that said that a headline was Trump is silencing Fauci from now talking in the interviews. So I went on there and I looked at it. It's over a month ago that this article was written. And so I went and I looked, and Fauci had already responded on camera. So I just said, hey, if you look at the article, this was over a month ago. And Fauci already said, no one is going to muzzle me. I've been doing this since Reagan. Like, nobody's going to tell me to shut up. He's not telling me to shut up, and be careful because that's fake news. So I sent that to them, and he responded with, oh, yeah, have you seen Fauci in the last couple of days? No, thank you. And so all I had to do was Google Fauci in the news. There was a soundbite from yesterday, and I sent that, and I got blocked. But my point was,
poor thing.
But my point was,
wow.
It wasn't even that, because we say they all do crazy stuff. Just make sure that you check that information, because there could have been a response to that. And Fauci was even himself was saying, you guys, nobody's going to muzzle me. Ever.
And I had somebody yesterday who they posted on the thing under one of our podcast episodes, and they were like, I'm so sick of this guy. I hate this guy. I try to get off this page, and he just shows up. He shows up. That's right, baby. I sure do. I'm coming for you, Beck.
There's a block button just for
Well,
that.
there
You don't
is.
have to
There
see a
is.
thing you do.
And so I'm like, if you're so dumb, you don't know how to use the internet, maybe it's not for you.
Yeah.
Might not be for you. But I did her a favor. I banned her from the page.
Oh.
I banned her from the page. And I did her a favor. She won't have to worry about it anymore.
I'm sure she's bitching
Until
to
her cousins start sharing my stuff.
Yeah, but I'm sure she's griping at somebody about how she got blocked.
Yeah, exactly. I can't believe he banned me. I did you a favor, sister friend.
That's what you were asking.
And you know what? I allow debate on my pages. I allow
You
people.
encourage debate on your thing.
Well, I like to stir it up a little. You know, I can ruin your day. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
If you say something to me on a certain page, and certain algorithms are different on certain pages, you say something to me and I respond to you, because a lot of people ask me, they're like, why don't you answer me back? You don't want that, because once I do, it's going to move that comment to the top of the thread.
Yeah, and you're going to get
you're going to be the
slaughtered.
most visible comment. And now my band of merry, jolly people are going to jump your ass, and they're going to jump it all day long, because that's what they do. Thank you, folks.
I'm going to get on there as Party Foul Steve and make some outlandish comment to you, and you respond back. Let's have some fun.
It will. But I've got good friends who have learned the hard way that you don't joke with me. Like, I've got good friends who are like, I'm so done with you. I can't, you're ridiculous. And I'll be like, love you. And they're like, oh, why don't you get off his page? I'm like, easy. It's my friends. So I've had to learn that I can't. A lot of times I'll have really good friends and I want to comment to them, but I can't.
You can comment to me.
It's going to, well, I know you like the attention. Most people don't want 347 notifications going off in their deal. So I have to keep my computer, when I'm in my office, I have to keep my computer muted, because Facebook is always open in the background. And it goes ding, 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 ding. Those are my notifications going off. It never, ever stops. So for an OCD person like I am, it's hard for me to have outstanding notifications. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's hard. It's really, really hard.
I bet you look at your phone right now, you have 300 missed text messages.
Well, it won't be that, but it will be but just in the hour it takes us to tape these episodes, I'll have 18 from 18 different individuals. I'll have text messages that are there, and missed calls and things like that. I woke up the other morning, and I told you people are bored and all this stuff because they're shut up in their houses. I woke up the other morning, 50 different individuals had texted me, and it was 7:30 in the morning. Like, whoa, 50 individuals, Puppet Master. That ain't right. That ain't right.
You're so popular.
No, I don't know what
I don't
that
text
is.
him at
It's just-
all. When's the last time I've texted you?
I'm not. No, you and I checked on you the other night. I was like, you good? I mean, you all right?
You did to
And,
me too. Oh, you do that
I do.
with your friends.
I check on my people.
Yeah.
I figure you got
Candace
enough
checks
people.
on me.
You got enough people bugging you, and I don't. It ain't that important.
well,
I ain't got
you know
nothing
where
that
I am.
important. Yeah.
Yeah, if I need something, I know where you
Yeah.
are, and some vice versa.
Yeah.
And I had not seen you.
I was watching Tiger King.
Of course you were.
really was.
You know who's real popular is Dr. Fauci.
Yes.
Now, I don't like listening to Dr. Fauci's voice. Like, I listen on the radio to the press conferences. He's kind of got that grating New York thing going on. But I like Fauci, right? And New York likes him. They're selling donuts with his face on them. And apparently that's really blown up big in New York. I mean, they're selling like hotcakes.
Is the hole in the middle like his mouth or what?
I don't know. Have you seen them, Candace? Have you seen the Fauci donuts?
So you know the classic medical picture that will be on like the websites of the doctor in the white coat. So it's that printed on the donuts.
So they have his actual picture on.
Oh yeah, they're going full.
They're
Must
eating
be
him
one
up.
of those jelly filled donuts.
Yeah.
Cream filled.
Donuts delight. Interesting stuff, man. I've done a lot of things in my life. I've had a lot of very good public exposure. I've never been on a donut.
We can make that happen.
You know what I had for breakfast this morning? Bang energy drink and a frosted strawberry Pop-Tart.
Breakfast of champions.
That's exactly what I said. I felt like I was back in high school, and I was like, look at me. Just a fat ass on quarantine. I'm telling you what, man.
I'm up like
gonna
4 pounds.
Steve, I'm going to need 2 things. I'm going to need Weight Watchers and rehab when this whole deal is over with. Hey, got some more stuff I want to get into with you. Might be shocking. Stay tuned. Boy, howdy. Oh, look at her blush.
We cannot have those conversations on
Look at
air.
Natalie blush. Look at the things. Oh,
It's just the things that are said off air. Oh.
I appreciate you so much, Natalie. I really do. The things. You are definitely one of the guys. Maybe you may be more guy than all of us.
A little bit.
The things you say. Toilet paper isn't just for doo-doo anymore. People are, well, I guess it is still for dookie, but people are tipping with it. So people that are like delivering things like couriers and stuff, they're bringing packages. People are,
Our friends right here in Burleson at the
take it if you need it. Thank you for all your hard work.
Our friends down at the Spice Rack in Burleson, they were handing out a roll of toilet paper with, drive up orders.
Leave it to Derek Sheila at the Spice Rack to come up with something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you this, talking about Burleson, we're down there where we live, City Market. I like to give the local folks and the small businesses some love, and I'm almost hesitant to even say this about City Market because it's the honey hole. It is the honey hole. You go to these big chain stores, right? And they're the ones with the bare shelves.
Yeah.
You go to the little mom and pop grocery stores.
What they got?
They got everything.
They got toilet paper?
They got milk. They got toilet paper. Now they will limit you. Like the loaf of bread, it's 1 per household.
That's fair.
Or 2 per household. And they sell the individual like rolls like you would find at school with the quarter ply, stuff you got to fold an extra time because your finger's going to go through it.
Right.
But that's, they'll be down to selling it by the square here before long.
Mm-hmm.
But they got milk, they got eggs, they got
flour.
I
can't find flour right now.
They got it all, and they got a great selection of wine. So City Market there in Burleson, like I said, I hesitate to even tell people because that's my honey hole.
Yep.
Chad,
what?
Can you swing by there tonight?
Yeah, of course I can.
And get me some flour.
I'll get you whatever you
I'm
need.
serious.
All-purpose
And bring it
flour?
tomorrow.
Of course I will. Do you want self-rising or the pre-sifted or
just all-purpose?
You don't care. All-purpose. I got you.
Yeah.
They got flour.
I'll Venmo you.
I'm all good. I can afford some flour for my girl. I won't bring you flowers, but
no,
I'll
FLOUR is good.
get you some
Yeah,
flour.
you're good.
But no, and because everybody goes to HEB or the Kroger over there, these big things, and the reason I bring that up is not just to show them love, but it also pisses me off that your Sam's and your Costco's and these big box stores, Walmart and all, they're open, but they're shutting down the little mom and pop places. They won't let them open, and that pisses me off because, if it's dangerous for one, it's dangerous for all.
True.
Why are people standing in line, allowed to stand in line at the Costco when they can't go, down to Joe's Grocery? And that's the thing. So
and that's the businesses we need to be concentrating on in our own communities, each one of us.
I encourage people, look for ways, and I posted that, you did as well, on social media to list small businesses. And when I say small business, I'm talking like you guys, Texas Gun Experience. And we have a business, CP Entertainment. We have a business. Go to watchchad.com. You can check it out. People like Blaze Media. There are folks out there that we talk about this economy crashing. Look, the economy was good before all this stuff happened. I keep telling people there's a difference between the stock market and the economy. Your husband and I, we trade stock tips every week, a couple times a week. And y'all deal in some higher dollar stocks than what I like to tend to, but this is a good time to buy.
We do?
Yeah, you do. You do.
I'm about to call him.
Yeah, I'm about to call
Shut
you,
it
Joe.
down, Joseph.
No, but we share, and I'm not a stock tip guy, but I do.
Yep.
I'm in the market, and I think right now is a good time to buy. Everybody's taking a hit. Everybody.
The thing about it is, with the businesses that are still opening, when I've been to them, People are still spending money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's right. People still have,
We had to cut back on some of our spending, but I'm still ordering stuff off Amazon. I'm still, getting the things I need. I'm not going without anything.
Well, and look, here's the thing, and I've said this, and I say it again. I don't think they're going to send me a check, right? I don't think I'm getting a relief check of any kind. The middle class really kind of gets screwed on that, especially if you're upper middle class, because
I'm upper lower class, so if they do send you a check, you can give it to me, and I ain't going to be mad.
I was talking to a friend from high school who I won't name, and they were talking about their family and how they've worked really hard. They have some conditions health-wise, and have a mother that lives in the home with them who has some conditions. They have to take care of that and prescriptions and things like that. But they won't get any help. They won't get any relief check because, technically they make too much money. But they're still middle class. They could use that. So it's kind of a thing where I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I get why they're not. I've said over and over, if I were to get money, I'm going to give it away. I'm going to give it. I know where I'm going to give it, but it's going to be
Party
something.
Foul Steve Venmo.
It's going to be something that benefits the economy and the people who typically make our life run. Now, back to the stock market thing. I don't give stock tips. I can't give stock tips. That ain't my job. That ain't what I do. Plus, it's illegal. But I will tell you that there's an article out in the New York Post that talks about why the travel industry will be stronger and better after coronavirus. Hint, hint. If you want some ideas of some of the things we invest in, your husband and I, with estimates of over $24 billion lost and 825,000 jobs that have been wiped out, more than 8.2 million visitors staying away from the United States alone, it has been decimated, the travel industry has. Mm-hmm. But what they're saying is that when the world recovers from the COVID-19, the industry is going to come back stronger than ever, and the world's going to start moving again, and it's going to be in the right way. Yeah.
Everybody wants to go somewhere.
Well, they do. Hopefully, they'll go to watchchad.com and buy some tickets for our shows in June.
Yes.
Because this past weekend, Steve, we were supposed to be in Colorado.
Yes, I know.
We were supposed to be in
money.
Pueblo and Grand Junction, and those got pushed to the end of June. Of course, we'll still be in Billy Bob's, Texas, on the 7th of June, and Huntsville, Texas, on the 6th of June. Lord willing, we'll be there. But about the travel thing, these people are going to get out. They're going to go, and so, and they probably won't be traveling internationally either. They'll be traveling around the country, this country. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Trump. There's speculation that he might suspend or delay the November election.
Can he do that?
Well, it could be it could be problematic.
Well,
he doesn't have that power.
Now, if this was all happening and it was November, and where we were right now, I could see him.
I don't care if I gotta douse myself in antibacterial juice and put on a hazmat suit. I'm going to vote.
Yeah,
period. I'm going to vote. But the president doesn't have the power just to do that. And so under the U.S. Constitution, Trump and Vice President Mike Pence cannot stay in office past their 4-year terms without being reelected. If the election does not happen for any reason, constitutional rules of succession kick in, which means that a lawmaker down the line of succession who's not up for reelection could be the new president. That person may very well be a Democrat and install the Democrat in the White House. Not an outcome that, of course, we want. So there you go. You read the 20th Amendment and check all that out. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. But, I mean, several states have delayed the primary voting. And, man, this better not be going on come November.
Whew.
I'm just, again, I'm all opposed to this whole shutting the country down thing.
Did Bernie Sanders
dumb?
Did Bernie Sanders drop out?
No, he dropped out.
I haven't heard.
Bernie's not going anywhere.
heard or seen him anywhere.
Well,
Maybe I'm not paying attention.
I don't know, man. I ain't seen Ruth Bader Ginsburg either, but she's been dead for 12 months.
Yes.
Y'all hang tight. We'll be right back. I got a new rap song about Carol Baskin.
Oh, gosh.
I got 99 tigers, fed my husband to one.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Wow.
I mean, the Tiger King is just the gift.
I started rewatching it yesterday.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you jealous that I haven't gone all the way through it? So I have. It's going to be
I'm
like
just like I'm going to watch it again because there's little nuggets that I missed the first time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Did you see the movie poster I made Sunday?
Yes. Did you make that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I made that, and it says, well, there's an app. I made it through an app. It's a movie poster app. But yeah, and it's basically the Tiger King. This time it's personal. Escape from Grady County Jail. Yeah. I mean, it's just, I can't get enough of just the memes and the funny stuff that has come out of this. And I know you more sophisticated, suave and debonair, educated intelligentsia types that are out there like, I can't watch this crap. I made it halfway through.
Tony can't watch it either. She's like, I'm not going to waste my brain cells on that. I'd rather drink wine.
Oh, yeah, I'd rather kill it with wine. And I love how you guys have moved over to the box wine.
Oh, I had to.
I'm still laughing at what you said last week.
What did I say last
When
week?
you said you buy a bottle of wine and you know that your wife is going to drink that entire bottle. And you thought by buying the box wine, but you've discovered that when you open that up, she's going to drink the entire bottle.
Yeah. I'm buying 2 or 3 boxes at a time now. So
we've kind of, that's another thing going to City Market. They have a great wine selection, right? And I haven't been drinking the whiskey. I've been off whiskey for a long time now.
Ish.
But I will.
tagged me
I
too.
haven't had any.
No, I'm kidding. I was just
I
kidding.
haven't had any. I mean, I've had.
No, there it is. There it is. All right, now full circle.
No, I haven't been drinking any whiskey, but the wine. I have a little wine, right? Well, this thing. I mean, you're like, good God, I'm going to need rehab. I mean, how much wine?
because at my house, we're not drinking the wine for the taste.
No. You're drinking it for the effect. I'm taking up heroin. It's got to be cheaper. It's got to be cheaper, Puppet Master.
Well, don't do meth. The meth mouth.
Teeth. Did you see his one husband with no teeth? He now has teeth.
Yeah, he got some chompers.
He got his teeth put in. So if you watch the Tiger King backwards, his husband gets his teeth back.
And the girl gets her arm back.
Yes. That's funny.
Chad, wait. I had somebody just send this to me.
What is that?
He just gassed up. Now it's at the Kroger.
Okay.
87 cents.
87 cents for gas.
I'm not even. I have a picture of it.
I filled up my truck the other day, and I'm not happy about this. I don't like low gas prices because, and I know everybody's like, "Oh, low gas prices." Well, you're doing that because you can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they're dropping it because you can't go anywhere.
That is true.
But my thing is, low gas prices is a bad sign for the oil and gas industry, right?
For sure.
It definitely hurts a lot of people in the oil field business. And for a guy who owns some oil field stocks that are out there that are contingent upon that, it definitely doesn't make
Am
me
I
happy.
also upset about this?
No, I think you're okay.
I'm okay. All right.
With those gas stations, they'll take a loss. They'll even take a loss on the gas. They want you in their store because they still sell everything else.
They sell the other stuff.
If you go get gas, I mean.
And again, shout out to our truckers who are out there.
Mm-hmm.
Some have it rough in the routes they take. Some don't. Some haven't seen a single change. I will say, if you are a regular consumer like us, don't go into the truck stops and clog that up in terms of buying everything, because the place that is conducive to a big truck getting in there, they need to buy supplies. So make sure that happens. Kim Jong-un, he launched a super large missile out of North Korea and into the sea off East Japan. That dude's a tool. He's really a tool.
And nobody, because he's not getting any attention during this COVID stuff, so he needs to be in the news a little bit.
He should put on a full hazmat suit.
Rocket Man burning down a fuse not very long.
There he is, Elton
Rocket
John.
Man.
Yeah.
King John. They say super large projectiles were fired at the Sea of Japan. Yonhap news agency reported earlier this week. You know, we could just smoke their asses right now and nobody'd know. Like, I'm pissed at China.
I know.
People get mad. I'll say it's China virus, as
That sounds like
as Trump says it.
female venereal disease when you say it like that.
COVID, Chinese originated virus infectious disease
That's
from
fake
2019, COVID-19, right?
news. Yeah, that's fake news.
Chinese originated. It originated in China.
China.
And people are like, it's the Wuhan. It's that. Oh, they don't say Wuhan. It's the COVID. Okay. Whatever. But, I'm so tired of these people. And I push it because people want to make a thing out of it. Like I'm being mean to Chinese people. No. First of all, I've been to China. I smuggled Bibles into China. Come get me, Z.
Yeah.
I've done that. I've been with the underground church in China, right? People persecuted for their faith. They have to hide to worship. I've been there. I've been about. So don't give me that. Don't give me that. Don't give me that.
Did you hear about though that our Chinese Americans being attacked here or being?
Well, okay. So there is a thing that Candace brought it up, talking about, and we have a certain host that we know of, who, that's been one of his speculations, is that you have these Chinese students who had a college break and they went home to China and then they came back and, that propagated some things possibly. And I don't have a problem believing that. But the question has been posed out there of, do we go back to post or during World War II America, where you had internment camps for the Japanese as FDR did it? I don't foresee that happening. I hope it doesn't happen. There's always that crazy bunch of fringe that wants to rise up and make something like that happen. Candace, I mean, that you have a feeling about any of that? God forbid it happens.
Not the feeling, but I think the attitude might be there, perhaps.
Yeah.
So
I feel like we're leaning towards that attitude a little bit.
Well, and I have a lot of friends who are Chinese, and they will, that sounds like saying, well, I got a black friend.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think of them as being from Beijing. They're like, you're from Akron.
Right.
Right? I mean, okay, you're Chinese, but you're from Akron. I'm
You talk like this.
Yeah. I mean, Henry Cho, who talks about playing cowboys and Indians, and he said he hated playing cowboys and Indians because he always had to be the cook. So, I mean, it's just I don't want anybody, but when you start talking about foreign dictator governments who are doing things that have now affected our lives, there should be some repercussions on a deal like that, and we'll see what happens. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says there will be. Who knows? Of course, Trump came out the other day and was talking about how he talked to President Xi and how China's doing better and China's being supportive and, China's being great through all of this stuff. And then, of course, Donald Trump Jr. got on there and said, we need to beat their ass. So, who knows, man? Who knows? We'll see. I mean, Trump has to be diplomatic. To the degree that Donald Trump can be diplomatic, he's got to be that way. So, there's a lot of stuff going on. In North Korea, they're blowing things up.
I've eaten Chinese food 2 or 3 times until they.
I want it
now
right
they're not.
now,
I don't know if
I
they're
do too.
even delivering now. The one that I usually get mine
I think
from.
they are. I think Taste of Asia for us is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
ours
think
is
it
a
is.
different one, but
I you know me, man. I love me some Asian food.
we've been
bro.
doing that HelloFresh, so
Have you?
I'm kind of addicted to it now.
Are they
so.
delivering on
Yeah,
time?
HelloFresh delivering right on time.
Yeah, they come to us. We can't stop them. We've had to put our subscription on hold from time to time because there's like too much stuff coming in.
Yeah,
But HelloFresh is good.
we get it for 2 people and it feeds all 3 of us.
Yeah,
So
and our preparewithchad.com. They've been a little delayed, but I'll tell you what they've been good about doing is they keep you updated on what's going on and when and all these kind of things. So they're real good about that. I've had a number of companies, I've ordered things, and they've sent me messages saying, we can't fulfill that order right now because of various issues within. And they're like, do you want to cancel this order or do you want to keep it going and stuff like that? And I always say, just keep it going because I still want what we ordered at some point in time. And they are necessity type things. But, you know, I don't want to rob businesses, small businesses especially, that are out there. Get out there and support them. You know, I had some meat last night from Rendon Meats over there local to us, Mark Pagel. And there's just different folks out there.
Yeah.
Support them. Do what you can. You know, I mean, keep the economy moving as best we can. And I'll tell you, there's some people out there, I know you're suffering. I know you don't know what's going on with your job. And my heart goes out to you. You're not the ones I'm talking to. You're the ones who need the help. And it's going to come back, man. It's just the resolve and the resiliency of American people. Thank God we live under a system that enables us to be that, to be resilient and to have resolve and to be able to pull ourselves back up. That's what we can't lose.
Yeah.
Because we can always rebuild. We can build it back up. We've all been there. We've all been poor. We've all been broke. We've all hit rock bottom. You know, you've been there before.
Yeah.
We're in this thing together. What you're going through, you got millions of other people who are going through it too. I mean, not everybody can look as good as Hot News Natalie and go out there and make money on the streets.
Oh, it's going downhill from here because I can't get anything done right now.
Yeah. Can't get my roots
these
dyed.
Are
Can't
grow
get my
off,
nails
the
did.
grays coming out. I mean, the eyebrows are going to be like Frida's.
I want to see that. I want you to have one of that big old unibrow.
It's on its way.
I got one going. Pretty good. Yeah. But look at me. I've gotten fat through this thing.
Speaking of local businesses and stuff, I need to get a hold of the guy that cuts your yard because mine looks like a jungle. They keep telling me that from my video I posted.
Yeah.
Like, you need to cut your yard. I'm like, my lawn guy's sick.
Yeah,
Why don't you mow it?
I don't have a lawnmower.
Okay.
My guy Ramirez will hook you up.
You have to remember that I traveled for several years, didn't even have a house.
I know, but Tiger King has a lawnmower, so you need to have a lawnmower.
All right, we'll be right
Probably
back.
should.
There's a whole Facebook page group that is dedicated to Tiger King memes.
And you're the president.
Joe's going to be on the show. He's coming on, and stay tuned for that. Yeah, it's funny stuff. 206,000 members. I get sucked in, man. I get sucked in. It's crazy. I want everyone to go to watchchad.com. Check out all the fun stuff we're doing there.
Small business. Watchchad.com.
Yep, that's small business. And I want you to subscribe to the Blaze right now. BlazeTV. You get $30 off an annual subscription. That's a big saving. $69 for the entire year. Can't beat it. Get all the good stuff. All the good stuff. Candace, we're going to have to start doing an overtime segment. What we're going to have to do. Because 44 minutes ain't enough.
It's not.
For all the
really
things that
isn't.
are on my mind day in and day out.
How come Glenn Beck gets 3 hours and
Glenn
Chad
Beck,
gets 44
I'm
minutes?
coming for you, Beck. That's the thing, you know. This ain't a podcast anymore. It's a TV show, in essence. You would think that I would do better about this appearance, but this is what I'm working with, Mark. This is what I'm working with, baby. I love you guys. I hope you realize that. Shout out to the Fact Pack, and y'all stay safe. All right, y'all do what you got to do. Don't go hugging on your great aunt and your grandmamas and all that stuff, and be smart about this whole thing. But just remember when I tell you. You're going to recover. You're going to be fine. You're going to get through this thing. I'll tell you what, you're going to go through it no matter what. Be optimistic. Talk to you tomorrow. Love y'all. God bless.